Hello, my name is Ösp, and in this video I am going to teach you the long and complicated process of making a toast. At first, you want to start out with a toaster. While you are making the toast, it would seem logical to be holding the toaster since you are making the toast, but not in this case. It is best that you place the toast on the counter while making it. The second step is getting bread. You have to, if you look at this kind of plastic thing, you have to open that and take out a slice of bread. Now, you want to place the bread inside the toaster. But what's going on? Why doesn't it fit? Well, that is simply because the bread, when you place it, needs to be vertical when you want to put it in the toaster. It does not fit when you place it horizontally. But now I'm placing it vertically, and it still doesn't fit in the toaster. Well, that is because you're not making the bread face the same way as the toaster is doing. When you place bread into a toaster, it needs to face the same way as the toaster. See? Not like this, but like this. All right. But what is happening? Why doesn't the toaster start? Well, I will tell you that. There is one important thing that we forgot. A crucial part of making a toast that causes many people to forget and completely give up on the toast making process is that first you need to plug the toaster in. If you do not plug the toaster in, you cannot toast anything. So we have to do that. But now you might be wondering, aren't we making toast? Why are you using bread? Well, because in order to make toast, you need to start out with bread. And somewhere along the process of toasting bread, the bread stops being bread and becomes toast. And that is the magic, one of the many magics of making toast. And now, I just have to press this button down. Okay, now, if this happens, you simply press the other button down. And now, the toast has begun toasting. So, when I pause the video to try and skip over the long and dreadful process of the toast being toasted, when I started again, I completely forgot to press play. So I had just made a demonstration in great detail on how to place peanut butter on toast to make it more interesting, without knowing I wasn't recording it. But luckily for me, a toast has two sides, so I can just explain the whole thing again using the other side of the toast. So here we go again. First, you want to get your peanut butter jar and a knife. Then you have to open the peanut butter jar by screwing off the lid. When you screw something off, you screw it to the left, just like this. And then you take the lid off and place it down. Now you want to hold the lid, the kind of papery thingy, away while you take the knife and put the knife inside the peanut butter jar and scoop out some peanut butter. Now, once you got your peanut butter, you want to place the peanut butter on top of the bread. Not like this, but so the peanut butter that is on the knife faces the bread, like this. And now you use the knife to smear peanut butter all over the bread, like this. So now you have it. You got toast with peanut butter on it. Thank you for watching.